Hello, hello. How's it going? Happy Monday. Hope you're all having a nice chill start of the week. Here it's going pretty calm as well. I'm just going to do the weekly art challenge for this week, which is a lion, and maybe we'll even animate it. Not sure. Once we get a little lion going, we can get back to VFX. I'm just gonna take a little chill, artful day here. Maybe we'll get to VFX, maybe we won't, but I'm kind of interested to just make a really nice creature today. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. I'm just going to start with like a nice laying pile of shapes. My references here are these, I guess I should also have them up here, huh? Let's look for a lioness. Laying. Like this. Just a nice chill. She's surveying the savannah or something like that. So the kind of back haunches, here is its own shape. Here is probably going to be a tube shape. Oh, hey, Diamond. Welcome, welcome. We just started work on our lion, or I'm going to do a lioness. Going pretty well. I hope you can hear me okay. The music is a blasting over here. Let's see. That leg shape comes out probably by about two voxels or so. So yeah, how are you doing? Music is perfect. Awesome. Cool, cool. So there's, I wonder if I could find this Andrew Loomis example while it's on the top of my head here. Loomis, animals, cat. The way he kind of breaks down cat shapes was really nice. It always comes to mind. I don't think that's it exactly, but it is kind of close to what I'm after. I'm just sort of looking at this shape, this shape, this shape, and maybe this tube, next shape. And that's all I'm really gonna go for. So the haunch, our front kind of shoulder, kind of vertical, kind of leaning, but I don't think we can do a mean lean with our voxels here, so let's just keep it vertical. Like that. Like, I think if I were going more realism, I would even kick the knees up above here. And I'd probably turn off the mirror and like divot this one in as if it's like she's laying on her side, so her spine would be like this, and this leg would be more underneath, and this one more above like that. But I'm gonna try to keep it readable at a glance. So we might do a lot of flipping back and forth while I figure it out. Because here's like the spine is a complete turn, and you see the belly almost 100% there. This might be the better option. Just do a little foot out, and we'll put the arms starting at the elbows like here-ish. So let's just try that a little bit. It's pretty big. Let's see. Could be a bit better. Give myself a little bit of a bevel. I'm starting to cut into shapes before I've even gotten all the shapes on the floor. I need to stop doing that. I'm gonna set myself up for more work. I was almost a little bit late to stream today looking at references for this cat, because there's this rabbit hole I fell into after seeing this lioness at the Oklahoma Zoo that has grown a mane. Like a lioness with a male mane. Whoa! Chat just updated all at once. Oh my gosh. StreamYard has a weird way of making me think that I'm talking to myself for a solid 2 or 3 minutes and then just dumping all these messages. Hey Azergling. Welcome, welcome. Okay, that neck is quite wide. Yeah, I had a nice weekend here. Got a lot done. There's a friend that's expecting a baby, so I'm making an illustration for, or I'm making a series of 3 illustrations and a baby blanket for their they're designing a room. She's an architect kind of person, so she's designing this whole room and wants like strong female characters for the kiddo to look up to. I thought that sounds really cool. So you've been playing TFT and some Crashlands? What's Crashlands? Alright, that's pretty long neck giraffe lioness. Let's go with something like that, and maybe even set it a bit back. All the way back here. Take a little sippy break while I think about this. Got that rounded jaw. Kind of droops here. Comes in. Okay. Like there. I want to say it's like there, probably. Can't be that thin. And it can't be that squat, so let's go further out. That's okay for now, I think. Uh-oh, I need that voxel back. Crashlands is a really neat survival game. It's like Don't Starve if it was more fun. Yeah, I wanted to like Don't Starve. I've played it for a while. And I don't know. It's so easy to just end your whole game so quickly. Just for like getting a bad draw on resources. And like not making it to winter in time. It was also just kind of soured the initial exploration experience that every new game I think should have. But I'm sure that if I just stuck around to get used to that kind of the characters and what they can do, and if I just read up a little bit more on it, I'd probably come back and enjoy it. Crashlands is very forgiving. It has a cool crafting and blueprint system. That's good. Didn't they have like another game? I wonder if it was the same kind of game or not, called Oxygen Not Included. Did I just mess up the other side? That's what happened over there. Turn that off for a second. Okay, and let's go ahead and make one shoulder lower than the other. So to give a kind of contrapposto, I'm going to have a higher shoulder and a lower shoulder, a higher leg and a lower leg, to kind of imply that the body is more turned than it actually is. Or that's what I'm hoping for anyway. To do that, I should probably bring this leg in that way a bit more. And if that's a fancy term, that just means counter pose. Contrapposto just means counter pose. It's like dynamic posing trick where you can just turn the spine to make something look nicer. I'm gonna set that in even further. It's probably not gonna look right for a while, but just to give myself the idea of what I want here. Should probably shorten it up if I'm bringing it in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna shorten this limb up. Should be scrunchied. Oni? Oh, I missed some stuff. You don't starve. Usually you're brutally killed by something. Clay did a good job with that one. Oni, oxygen on it. Oh! Okay, yes. Oni is oxygen not included. I thought it was like a game about like Japanese Oni or something that I missed. Bring this forward. Yes, devil beware in the game Oni. I think there is a game called Oni. I'm bringing that forward, and whenever I bring that forward, I bring this back. Maybe back a little bit more over here as well. Starting to get the pose very loosely here. All right, I feel comfortable going into like cutting into the shapes now. Because I have left this whole back half of the model completely untouched. Let's see. Is that kind of what I have in mind? I need to round that off more. Let's see, a little bit more. Maybe even cut in here. It's too sharp a cut. Let's push it down a bit. And bring this out a little bit more. Kind of stepping it out to kind of add a little more curve at the back of the neck where it meets those back haunches. I don't want it to be too much of a curve though, so let's cut that. Probably just by one. How's that? Okay. Give breathing a 3 out of 10 on Yelp. Yeah, it could be improved. There's room for improvement on the whole breathing thing. There we go. Just a little bit of back of the head. All right, let's cut some more into this. Here. Has this gone on too long? Probably. Yeah, I think for the size of this whole more modeled part, this part is getting too long. So let's just pull here. Okay. I'm kind of cool with that. The music channel I'm listening to is a custom epidemic sound playlist I made. I just called it like lo-fi chill hop cafe vibes, I think. And then I went and I downloaded it so I don't have to constantly additionally be streaming it. So it's just playing. I don't know if I want to actually curve this part too much because I want the paw to have its own bit of defined shape here. It's going to be a little tricky too because like lions have these really cool massive paws, right? Big chunky fingies that would be really fun to do the voxels of, but I would have to increase the whole resolution if I wanted to like get all those chunky fingies in there. Yeah, it's gonna be too tight to really detail that, I think. I like this pose, how it's kind of pulling up and kind of curving the wrist back and down like that. Ah, that would have been fun to do. Okay. do want that part of the limb to stick out a bit. Alright. Just adding and taking and adding and taking until it starts to feel right. I wonder if I can just add a little bit more outwards this way with the paws to kind of give them a different height here. Could be too much. You know, I should probably do, if I don't know what I'm doing, work on another area. Come back to it with fresh eyes a little bit later. Still haven't let this poor cat have a tail yet. See if I can't remedy that. Go outward and downward and outward and downward and outward and downward. Let's see, a little bit more curve. I always prefer to cut things out than add things on. So 1, 1, 2. Let's go out by 2 one more time. And 1 and 1. And this is where we'll hit that curve. Bam. How much more space do I have? Is that actually the ground? Yeah, that's ground. That's the ground. Alrighty. Just give myself a little marker line, see if that helps me a little bit. If we make the curve flat, and then we'll pull it back out from there. Kind of like that. Oh yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm always happy to answer more than just like general art questions, but voxel art questions. And very soon, VFX questions that I will also be asking myself as we're going to be learning together how to do this lightning strike, because while I have an idea, I don't know if it's gonna work. We are going to find out together. Okay. Getting closer with the tail business. Still not 100% vibing with this tail yet. But I don't really want to speed model it today. I wonder if I can just sort of flip this outwards just one more time. Like right here at the end of the model. You know, with it really, really zoomed out, I'm starting to see the silhouette of the tail and feeling a bit more confident about that. Enough to go work on another area for a minute. Maybe I could bring this back part of the haunch up just one more. Like that. Let's see how that goes. More curve. I think I'm gonna just imply that she's laying on this foot entirely. Like it's tucked up underneath here. Okay. I think I can give it a save. We're only 30 minutes in. Make the art challenge, lioness. Smile for the thumbnail. Good to go. All right, so eye shape and nose shape. They got more of a droop to their ears, or a roundness, kind of like a teddy bear ear on a cat. A lot of fluff in the ear too. Okay, let's get that deeper color here, that kind of deep snoot color. It's kind of it, I guess. Oh, not that way. That color. Just want to make sure it's not touching the ear. I wonder if I haven't given myself enough room here for this. I can't really bevel it one more that way. Maybe I can. It's more of a slope here. So let's bring that back out. I might be able to even bring this one more further forward. Just that I have one more space that I can go vertically with. Like that. Ooh, I think that really helped. I feel good about that one. Now I can add more of a curve here. So I don't have to see that eye voxel from the front here like that. Oh, hey Julia. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? We're just working on our weekly art challenge. Want that nice golden eye color. Get real highly saturated and brighter. Kind of pop through the dark. I wonder if I'll really be able to get away with it though. It might be as close as I can get for now. I'll have a good think on that though. Let's get that a little bit of darker color fur inside the ear. Actually, am I really happy with this fur color? I don't think that I am. I think it needs to be more saturated. Kind of a sandy, goldy. How's that? Kind of averaging that color around. This one leans more red and this one leans very yellow. I just kind of have to average all of these colors in my head real quick. Is someone creating a platypus? I think if nobody does, you should. Please make a platypus and share it on our Discord. Discord.com/topicbang. And enlighten us with all of your platypus art. And I will add it to the weekly art challenge showcase, whether it becomes a prompt or not. You know, somebody made a car. They probably think that I'm not going to put that in the showcase, but I am. It's going in. It's going to be very bizarre considering the weekly art showcase is probably going to be a zoo, and there will be a zoo enclosure for a car. But I will go there. I'll do that. With my terrible skills and how weird that animal is, it will probably be a sight to see. I better not hear the word terrible next to skills ever again. Thank you. You'll do fine. To be fair, the whole point of the weekly art challenge is to practice making things, so I wouldn't worry about it being terrible. Exactly. That's a good way to put that. Oh, I think I've just given my lioness a little too much neck fur. I don't know, maybe it's okay. Hey, Caleb. He says, why is Greenland ice, but Iceland is green? Just to trip you up. That would be my answer. It's for tourism. You have to come and see and make sure that Iceland actually has no ice. Because otherwise you just have to take their word for that, don't you? Absolutely in agreement with you there. A chill weekend is the best weekend to have. I look forward to weekends when I can do nothing. Those are the best. Oh, gotta remember to mind that mirror now that we're doing a bit of a dynamic pose. Okay. Let's curve this arm out a bit more. That's nice. Hey. The weekly art challenge showcases that were around before were also nice and also had this like light fixture up in the ceiling that I always thought was really cool. Like it really felt like you were in an art museum. Oh, but I'm glad y'all are enjoying the showcases. Hopefully we'll get far enough through the VFX packs stuff that we can work on it a little bit together on stream, probably in the next one. I gotta think how quickly can I make a zoo in a 2-hour stream? I'll be speedrunning Zoo Tycoon. Oh yeah, I've gotta have whiskers somehow. And that will like change of color to the brighter under fur. Goes all the way up. That kind of helps me kind of curve the leg shape here. I love that kind of implied detail. Oh, yes, if you want to like, oh, are we going to co-stream and like team build a zoo? Because that would be awesome. I think that's what I needed to do. I just needed to simplify these cubes down into more cubes. That totally didn't make sense saying it that way, but trust me, it made sense in my head. There was too much like, if I make a square shape and I'm using that to make a tail, whether I make another square shape or let's say here and here like that, but I've beveled one. Doing it this way kind of creates more of a jagged. So just needed to clean that up a little bit more over there. I hope that makes sense saying it that way. Ooh. I think there's only one zoo in DBB so far. Let me see if I can click the... I can't click the link. What? Oh, StreamYard. Let me click link, please. Let me see if I can reach it this way. Just want to give myself a quick save. Because I'm curious, I want to see the zoo. So my latest zoo. Oh, hi. There's a lot of zoo prints. Blueprints for a zoo. Also, who is this funky guy? That's an awesome mic. I'm gonna leave a like on that. That's great. Okay. Lioness. Do they have the big tail tuft? Yes, they do. I think that's every lion. Easy peasy. And maybe I can hint at a little bit of toes just by going like, aha. I don't know. Perhaps. I wonder if I can do like a half aliased color here and imply some lines. So I'm just gonna find the value in between these. And do it again, starting from this end. It's a little too yellow. Or too saturated. Alright, I'll try to find that again. I guess I want to start with the brighter color for this. Don't know if I'm gonna have enough room, regardless. That is worth a shot. Could be fussing over the details. What are my feelings on baking in shadows? Is it something I do? Something I avoid? Like when I'm doing Blender, do I bake my shadows into a render. Not really. In voxel objects. Situationally, if I want to go for a more cartoon look, yes. I wish I had some of my other concept work here I could show you, but it's if I want to make something look kind of more cartoony, I'll paint the shadows on much more clearly. It kind of helps with the paw-ishness. I don't know if I'm 100% there with it yet, but I feel better about it. And that's a start. I think these paws are just a little too close to each other, so let's pull that back one and see if it can still get away with it. Two, three, four, 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm a little hung up on. Okay, let's just go ahead and paint it and see if it lines up the same. Maybe. I keep forgetting that y'all can't like see me squinting. I'm like lean in, zoom out, flip it back and forth. But I run through a series of diagnostics, like when something isn't quite there in my mind. If it's 2D, I'll flip the canvas horizontally, and that'll usually be the dead giveaway for something I'm... if I like it or not. And why. I think I could just do that here, but it wouldn't really work the same. Just press M, flip. I just thought of an animation idea where like Lioness leans in like, hey, come here often? Sorry. When that like elbow leaned towards me, like just thought of that. Yeah, I think that's all the space I have for the eye here. So I'll let it live. Oh, not like that. Perfect. And save. it probably is my fault that that message was still on stream. I thought that that was only showing for me. Okay. Okay, so forgive me, but I know I'm not done because this is a living creature and I want to animate it. So I'm just going to do it real simple animation. Just a nice little idle. And then I promise I'll let it go. Hey, Scooter. Welcome, welcome. We're just working on our weekly art challenge. This month is land animals. I think it was specifically land animals, but this week it's lions. So let's see, on frame 1, let's get this breath up. So I'll probably raise the shoulder, actually. Just gonna raise the shoulder. And then move upward. So, and maybe as a little secondary animation, we'll pull the ears. Don't actually pull on a lioness's ears, but we're gonna pull on these ears outward and maybe a little bit downward. And one voxel down. Not too concerned with cleanup yet. I just want to get everything in the right position. And maybe they'll close their eyes a little here. I like that. They're nice and relaxed. Ooh, an ostrich? Ooh, Scooter, you're gonna make an ostrich. I want to see it. Don't forget to post it on Discord, okay? Okay. Frame 4, we'll probably repeat frame 2. So, up. Might be able to pull downward. Ooh, okay, so downward and one forward. Yeah, there she goes. She's just like, she's chilling. She gets a little huff, you know. Hey, Agent B. This lion's looking cold. Does it have a name? No, not yet. If you have a suggestion, I will give her one. Alright, so I'm gonna give a little tail flip as well. Wow, this music really picked up. No, I didn't actually want to move that selection. I wanted to deselect that selection. Okay. Maybe Agent Lion Mindy, Agent Lion, Agent Mindy the Lion. How about that? Lioness. Our challenge, Agent Mindy the Lioness. We can't add more titles because then I'm gonna actually try to draw her as like a secret agent. And I would have to do that for every frame of this animation now. You know what, just to save myself from having to do this on repeat, I'm just gonna go over here. Frame 3. Oh, never mind. Starting from here. There. Flip, and this part should be down. So this should be the highest part of the flip. I could absolutely not use the select tool and just draw it this way, but I'm lazy. A lazy animator, and I just want to cheat a little bit. Ooh, forgot I had the mirror on again. Okay, it's just for there though. I think it should come up all the way from here too. Paste that back in. And flip, and then it should actually copy frame 3, and then we'll just increase the arch of this on the way back down. So like from here maybe, and curving down. Let's see. Give it a test run. Fingers crossed, everybody. So for the tip of the tail, I think it works nicely. And I think there should be more going on here. Like that. There. Probably a lot of room for cleanup on that. Yeah, the coil should start and then like, yeah, okay. I'll let it live there. Mission accomplished-ish. Secret Agent Mindy the Lioness. Definitely recommend the Andrew Loomis stuff though. Helps you see things in shapes. All of those books are good and good for you. Let's go ahead and mark that done on our tasks, and then we can make some more environmental special effects. Ka-ching. VFX environmental. We may return to the voxel object editor again here real soon. Because I think I'm going to do it. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. And a lightning bolt object that strikes, starts particle effect, and then ends. So maybe the lightning strike has 2 or 3 frames of an animation where it arcs in a couple of different ways. And as it pops in, the particles play, and then boom, it's done. And I would like it if I could figure out if this may be something I need a script for, but I'm not sure how to ask it yet. So this is what I'm kind of working out right now. So I want it to always face the player, but only on 2 axes, not on the Y. The Y should always be straight up, right? But no matter where you see this lightning object from, it should be a flat lines of energy. I don't want it to be too rounded or 3D-ified here. I think it could sell a lot better if I do the lightning object flat. So let's run that little experiment and see if it works. Now it always helps. I'm looking at reference. What is lightning? No, I need picture of lightning. I know what it is. I just don't know what it looked like. Enough to draw it, you know. Big sparky boom boom. Lightning, that's what it is. What comes down from the sky? Just some fun little jagged lines that kind of splinter off from each other. Let's see how it's used in games though. Video game. VFX. There we go. Bzzzt. Nice little jagged line. Maybe 2 smaller arcs coming off of that. But we want one really defined bolt. Yeah. Yep. All right, let's go. Could help with the work plane, actually. Ciao. There we go. Just putting down lines. Right now I'm just asking myself how tall I want this bolt to be. I haven't really settled on that straight line. I'm just going to kind of use it as the baseline that I'll just draw next to. Like that. I'm kind of imagining a tree upside down where it gets a little wider near the top, right? Maybe I can make it a little bit thicker in some places than others. Like there's a surge of energy at different points along the line. Have I missed anything? Lightning script periodically spawn. Lightning voxel object should always face the camera locked to y-axis. Clamp angle of spawn. Min and max angles. Yeah. Oh, are you gonna... If you're gonna do that, that's so cool and I appreciate. But yeah, that's... I was wholly planning to just see what I could get away with. With what I could find, but if you do that, I super appreciate. I want to just, I'm so tempted to just sort of like flip the brush a little bit, but it snags with the tablet. I really have to be more considerate with my lines and keep the pen at a certain pace. I don't know if that's a Wacom thing or not. Got a few little arcs coming off of here. Did they really head back toward the main figure, or did they consistently stay moving outward? Oh, this one's so cool. Oh, this one has like depth to it, because like the alternate color on the smaller arc is definitely happening like more in the back here. And this one is like super defined happening. Oh, I love this one. Is this one animated? It is. Yo. That is sweet. I am going to leave that open for me to find and potentially purchase for my own needs later. Because I need to know who made that and also follow them on every social media. I don't think I'm actually going to root this object up at the top here. So what I really liked about that was that it kind of came down, arced back up like that, and then kind of rooted. Did it like connect back at the... Yeah. Okay. Okay. I like that, but I think we gotta make it ours somehow. And I got an idea. I don't know if it's gonna be a functional idea, but we're certainly gonna try. We're gonna do 2 arcs that curve out and around and then back up and down. So I'm gonna go like this, and one more here. Bam! Because I want them to connect, straight line down. I want them to always line back up a little bit, I think. Let's give more energy by like just making the bigger arc bigger or thicker. I think that's kind of cool. Looks like it's a figure dancing. You know what? I can kind of see that. That like that. Oh, I'm gonna out myself here. That Dave Matthews Band logo dancer. Kind of with the legs out and then coming back in, and you know, the dancing and the stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and give that a save. Lightning strike object. I don't think I need to call it an object. I'm just going to say lightning strike. Now let's see if I can also do that kind of depth thing. Get some real energetic cyan kind of thing going. And oh, I'm not an A sprite. I can't just type Shift O and outline it. I had a little moment there. Big brain moment for me. I think there's a little too many strands going out there. Alright. Maybe a little bit more saturation. We'll push it back. I'm just going to color replace it. That's pretty high energy looking. Real highfalutin. Alright, I'm just going to paint a little bit. I don't really care to outline it all the way neatly. I just want to give the hint of like different amounts of energy in certain areas, right? Okay. I'm cool with that. All right. Let's just have one frame where everything kind of straightens back out. I don't know if that's the way that they did it there, but that's what I'm doing here. One moment where like the bolt absolutely connects. Like cleaning up on those arcs just a bit. I don't think any part of the previous frame should be in exactly the same place as it was before. Like you could do if you were animating almost anything else. Like there should be some hint of motion all the way through, right? So let's just invert even a little bit of the more stationary pieces of our lightning bolt and see if that helps. So where this is, I'm just going to copy and paste. and keep absolutely none of what I just pasted because, you know, we're kind of just going to do whatever anyway. No problem there. I wonder if I can have a little bit of sparks that kind of come off to the side here and get away with that. Okay, frame 3. You like the two colors? Thanks. I hope that it should read well once we get it in the game. I don't want to give you too much time to see any one frame as it happens. So let's see. I guess I could start by doing that mirror flip again. No, not that way. There. Maybe this frame, the whole bolt, is going to be super connected. With just some sparks completely floating off to the side. It's coming along. Let's press play on it. But like faster, like way faster. Even this is not going to be fast enough once we actually get it in the game, but just want to see it with a bit more speed behind it. Oh, what's the face for? DMM? Wait, did I say something funny? I probably did. Oh, what did I do? What did I say in the past 5 minutes? Something awkward, I'm sure. The lightning is looking so cool and you've only made 3. Oh, thanks. Okay. These frames 2 and 3 up near the root look too similar. And that's because of those 3 arcs being carried all the way through. So let's tighten up on that. Let's say, you know what? Actually, let's lean further in. Let's give it only these 2 arcs and there's barely any gap. Like this is the frame where it all kind of comes together. You can really tell whenever I'm like trying to move super fast with my pen. High energy require fast pen, but fast pen go brr. It makes all these little holes that I have to come back and just kind of clean up on a little bit. Thank you. Also, no rush on the code thing. I'll probably be doing a few more frames, like just to have a lot of variety in this bolt. I also might add some tweens to kind of like almost the whole shape changes every frame. So just to have like a moment, a half moment where it kind of slows down, I'll add a tween on this more impactful, really intense looking bolt and see if that can just add some oomph with that. You heading out, Julia? Hope you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I hope you have a most excellent rest of your Monday. I feel like I could be animating on this bolt all day if I really wanted to. Because it's actually really fun when the structure isn't super defined on the thing that you're doing. It just kind of has a set of guidelines, right? You can just make some funky little lines that don't have to mean anything. Would I like the lightning to be a voxel object or a template for things like opacity? I'm thinking I might want it to be a template so I could spawn a few of them offset from each other. Like if it spawns a template that is 2 or 3 bolts on occasion and occasionally 1 or 2 bolts. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say template in case we do something fun with it once we're in the game that would require it to be more than just an object. I'm gonna try to move at least every part of this line without changing the shape of this frame too much. I want it to just be 1 frame extra of emphasis. kind of enjoying that a little bit more. Maybe some of these sparks could hang in the air a frame extra. Okay, and in this one, frame 5, we're going to start dwindling the energy down. All right, the bolt has reached the point and it's done its job. It is now wrapping up. Maybe there's a little splash effect down here. I really should do this part with particles and not with like voxels, I think. I'll leave a few in just in case. Super, super thin. I wonder if I'll keep it connected all the way down, or if I can have a few sort of gaps where the energy didn't quite make it all the way down. Like that. I don't know, let's give it a play and see. You know, I'm starting to notice that this part here doesn't move that much, and it really should. All right, I'm just going to put another little sub arc in it here. I think that's it. Oh, sorry, this construction lift. Every time it goes by this window, it spooks me. I live so high up that seeing anything by my window is a little bit disturbing. I'm just not used to it. All right, let's see how it behaves in world. And we can clean it up a little bit from there. I mean, there's absolutely room to clean up on this lightning bolt because I really just did it super fast. Let's see, there's a particle effect on this already. How did I do the others? Did I just sort of have a generator? Yeah, pretty much. Just to be safe, I'm gonna give it its own little object here. Lightning bolt. I'll give it script to face the player. Yes, hello, we've been trying to contact you for your extended car warranty. This is the lift outside. This is how they're going to reach me. They realized I wasn't going to answer the front door anymore, so they just came to the 8th floor window. I gotta applaud their dedication. Face. Player face camera? No. There was a look at. It was like look at or something like that. I know you might be making a different thing for this, but I'm just seeing how it behaves before we switch it out with the cooler stuff you may or may not be making. Drop or look at? No. Look at like the camera. You'd want the look at script on the lightning either way, yeah, that's true. Look at why? Does this have it locked on the nope? I don't know, what's that? Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it, boss. Probably just the default look at script. I thought it was a Charlie script called DVB Look At. I mean, it's doing kind of the thing. It's just it's just doing too much of the thing. This is why I wanted to lock the Y. Kind of wondering if I should just turn it within the object editor. I'm gonna give that a try, actually. Might be a silly idea, but it could save on having to actually lock that access. I'll just put that look at back on it. And refresh. And see if I did a big silly or not. Fingers crossed. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now it's cool that it's going like that, but it needs to be going like way faster. At least twice as fast. I should probably add more frames and decrease it in the decrease the amount of times those frames take within the voxel object, so people don't have to have more windows of stuff to look at. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Because ideally they don't have to fiddle with the voxel object speed that much unless they wanted variety between objects having different speeds, right? So that's my thought at least. So I'm just gonna 50, 50, 50, 50. Okay. Just gonna give that one more refresh so everything's playing at the right speed. Ta-da. I should really be looking at the camera because like I can see the back end of it now. It's looking at the player. I'm just gonna switch it to camera. There we go. Perfection. Now let's get those sparks. Sparky, sparky, boom, boom. Should probably start out at the high energy white. End off on the cyan. Oh, it's doing ambient particles. Just to get back to default, I'm gonna do this. There we go. Now I can see where my particles are. It kind of by default does something interesting, so I'm not gonna change this one too much. I think we'll have like one that's happening here at the source, kind of outwards like that, and maybe 2 or 3 like particle lines that kind of jitter in and out. I'm not sure yet. We're just gonna have some fun with it. We got 20 minutes. We certainly don't need that many particles though. I think if I were doing it that way, I should just rotate the whole thing. I don't want to do that. I'll start with initial direction instead. If it's always facing the player, that should be... Yeah, okay. could feather it back out so that it's like hints at being a curve of 3D. Yeah, okay. Okay. I like this little arc of sparks heading outwards like that. Oh, you're almost there on the script? Awesome! Thank you for doing that. Let's see, just a higher spawn rate. Should really go fast though. Like at least that fast. That's kind of neat. But they hang around too long, you know? I just decrease their lifetime to like 1. Yeah, there we go. So it kind of slows down as it goes outwards a little bit. Got a little arc outwards and away from the bolt. Like whatever it's striking, it's sending sparks outwards. And then I wonder if like if I turn the gravity back on the Y and then pull it back down, is that gonna make it crunchier or no? It kind of like increases that curve in a really cool way. Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing. Negative 100. Negative 200. And then kick up that velocity even more. Okay, and then I can just curve that gravity, right? Oh no, wait a second. This object wasn't... It wasn't rotated, but this one is. That's what's happening. Okay, so if I like go under the ground, you can see what's actually happening. But like with your camera locked in position like this, it always looks like it's heading outwards from the bolt. Which is a script on the lightning template that rotates the bolt. DBB look at Y. I wonder if I just have this, like, spawn it a couple of times. Bam, bam, bam. Could be super cool. I think I'll just put like a little bounding box object. Lightning. There we go. Spawn lightning is the script. Awesome. Okay. So it's going to be our bolt spawner. Lightning spawner. Send you over another script for the lightning when I find it. It might be good as it is, kind of. I mean, it is locked on the Y with the object rotated the way it is within the voxel object editor, that it stays lined up so that it's always up on the Y. We'll let the lightning disappear when the animation is done. Yes, that is important. Can't be lightning striking forever. This isn't those accursed thunder plains in Final Fantasy. Hate that place. I try not to hate a lot of things, but man, if you tried to get that, like, what was it, Lulu's ultimate weapon or something? Man, 100 lightning bolts. I did it. I absolutely cheated, but I did it. Dodge lightning 200 times? Yeah. Destroy entity on lost frames of animation should work. Doesn't let me know. Titus. Stop. Just saying that makes me hear that laughter in my head and I can't stand it. Ah ha ha ha. Yeah, our spawner needs spawn lightning. Excellent. And our lightning needs to be on a template. And that one is... Someone cover the whole OST with it. Please, never send me this. I actually like these kind of cursed songs, like that guy that plays Eye of the Tiger, but the whole thing is in C. Nails on a chalkboard, but I love it. Right, the script for... Oh, I've lost it in the chat already. Destroy entity on last frames of animation. Is that on this? Entity to face. I'll just say camera. Entity to face. 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 Entity to Or was it the name of the script? I'm not sure. Destroy entity on last frames of animation. Oh, there you are. Ah, yes, I gotta set the margarine. Oh, sorry, I misread that. Margin for error allowed by the script. Okay, cool. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It's got everything it needs. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm gonna push this right in front of the camera so I can see it play in time. Okay. Train my eyes on it. Oh, crap. It's so fast. Okay. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna increase the margin of error. Oh, I can't? Oh. Oh, okay. And press play and go to flight cam. Yeah, it's doing the thing. Excellent. Alright, we can commit that to a template here in a second. This one's going to be separated so that people can see it in motion. And then they can pause the game and see how it's actually coming together here. And then behind it, I'm just going to put the template and the spawner. Template. Lightning strike. I think we did it just in time too. You can press play. Then you'll be able to avoid the camera going wild on start. Yep. Oh yeah. How you strike. Save. Let you spawn. Lightning strike. Oh, that's cool. I can control the location. Moving scale. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that gives us so much control. So if I don't tell it a location, is it happening right here on the cube? Or maybe at the base of the cube? Okay. I'm going to just tell it to go. Actually, oh, there it is. Okay, that's where it's spawning it at 0, 0, 0. Excellent. So you can put this on the game manager and just kind of tell it to spawn there. Oh, I just had an idea. I know it's too much and too late, but here's a thought, right? Okay, so you have your spawner. It's currently set to like you determine the location, but what if it kind of randomized the location along the X and Z within like 1,000,000 within a volume, right? So you could have like it be the whole weather pattern. It's useful this way as well, like if you're using it as an ability and you want to target a specific area, like wizard cast lightning bolt, pow, right here at this location. But yeah, if we wanted to also make the thunder planes, we'd probably want to have it spawn at random locations within a volume. So awesome, awesome. I'm going to go ahead and give it a save for now because I think mission accomplished. We got our lightning bolts, we got our lioness. I'm gonna go ahead and tick that final box. That was a lot of fun, just animating the bolt. Like, I kind of want to spend another hour after the stream just cleaning that up. Really pushing the pizzazz of it. Because that bolt that we saw on Ichigo was... that was so good. And I want to be able to do that. There we go. Box is ticked. Lightning is made. And we'll hit you right on spawn. Oh, I need to add the camera ignore tag. There we go. Ow. I keep getting hit by my own lightning. I'll set that tag in just a second and push it to template. And then I will add more lightning bolts to our little example game. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out today. And making some fun little creature and VFX. I hope y'all have a good rest of your week. Can't wait to see y'all again next Monday, where we'll probably do some more environmental VFX or even just start blowing up objects, because there's a bunch of different ways you can blow up objects. And I think that could be fun to have. But yeah, have a good Monday. And I will see y'all next week. Bye.